The range function and in and not in operators. In Python, sequence is a term used for an ordered set. There are several types of sequences. In Python, following three are the most commonly used sequences. Lists are the most versatile sequence type. The elements of a list can be any object. For example, first list equals to 1 plus 3, 2.7, Thursday. Tuples are also like lists. For example, my tuple equals to 1 plus 3, 2.7, Thursday. Strings are sequence stores characters as they have special notation. For example, this is a string. This is also a string in Python. Range function. Python range accepts an integer and returns a range object, which is nothing but a sequence of integers. Syntax: range, start, stop, step. Where, start, optional, an integer number specifying at which position to start, default is 0. Stop, an integer number specifying at which position to end. The stop value is not considered. Step, optional, an integer number specifying the increment value, default is 1. Points to remember about Python range function. Range function only works with the integers, that is whole numbers. All argument must be integers. You cannot pass any other data type like string or float number or any other type in a start, stop, and step argument of a range. All three arguments can be positive or negative. The step value must not be 0. If a step is 0, Python raises a value error exception. Some examples of range functions are in and not in membership operators. Membership operators play a very important role in writing for loop. There are two membership operators, in and not in. The in operator. Some Python programs. Syntax: value in sequence. The in operator is used with the sequence. It checks whether a value exists in the sequence or not. It returns true if the value exists in the sequence, otherwise false. For example, if you wish to check whether t exists in Python string, type the following code. Print t in Python. The output will be true as t is present in Python string. Similarly, type the following codes and check the results. The not in operator. This operator returns true if a value is not present in the sequence. For example, print 5 not in range, 2, 10, 2. Will return true as 5 is not present in the range values 2, 4, 6, 8. Similarly, type the following codes and check the results. So with this small introduction, let us see now for loop. Using sequences and in membership operator in for. Consider the following program. In the above for loop, the index control variable a will be first initialized to mango, the first value in the sequence, then apple and finally banana. So the for loop will be executed 3 times. The values of a in the sequence will be printed. So the output will be mango, apple, banana. Let us consider another example. For a in Python, print a. Here also, a is the index variable. A will assume different characters from the string Python. The first character p will be assigned to a, then y, then t, and so on up to n. That is, the loop will be executed 6 times. The output will be. Let us take one more example. A will assume 3 values given in the sequence. To start with, the value of x will be assigned. Then the value of y. Lastly, the string Python. Loop will be performed 3 times, so the output will be. Let us now design some for loops with the help of range function. In the above example, a will be set to the values in the range function. A will assume value 1 to start with, 2 thereafter till 4. value 5 will not be assigned as the end value is always excluded. So the output will be. Another example of for loop with range is given here. In the above example, a will be assigned set of values in the range function. This time, the range has a start value 2. End value is 10. An additional value, which is increment step of 2. So the values assigned to a are 2, then 4, with step value 2, then 6, and lastly 8. Value 10 will be excluded. So the output will be